In the stillness of the night, an eerie figure emerges from the shadows, a creature of the dark, lusting for the lifeblood of the living. This is the Dracula we've come to know, the king of vampires, the undying horror of countless tales and films. But was there ever such a creature? Or is it merely the product of our darkest fears and wildest imaginations? Today, we delve into the myths and realities of Dracula. Our story begins in the 15th century, in the heart of Transylvania, with a man Vlad, also known as Vlad the Impaler. A Wallachian prince, Vlad's reputation for cruelty and his penchant for impaling his enemies gave birth to countless legends, one of which would become the myth of Dracula. But let's be clear, Vlad was no vampire. He was, however, a man of fierce temper and ruthless tactics, known to dine amidst his impaled victims, a sight that would inspire fear and horror. His name, Dracula, derived from his father, Vlad Dracul, meaning the dragon, was later twisted into a symbol of terror and the supernatural. Fast forward to the 19th century, when Irish author Bram Stoker penned the novel Dracula. Stoker, captivated by the tales of Vlad the Impaler and the folklore of blood-sucking creatures, created Count Dracula, a charismatic yet monstrous vampire. This fictional character bore little resemblance to the real Vlad, but his tale resonated with readers, and the myth of Dracula was born. In Stoker's novel, Dracula possesses supernatural powers, transforming into a bat, controlling the weather and hypnotizing his victims. He feeds on human blood to maintain his eternal life, and his bite can turn the living into creatures like himself. This powerful and terrifying image of Dracula has persisted and evolved in modern culture, becoming the iconic vampire we know today. In contrast, the real Vlad III, while a formidable and terrifying figure in his time, was still a man. He lived, he ruled, and he died. His legacy lies not in eternal life or supernatural powers, but in the tales of his brutal rule and the fear he instilled in his enemies. So, we find ourselves with two Draculas, the historical figure Vlad the Impaler, a ruthless prince known for his brutal war tactics, and the fictional Count Dracula, a supernatural creature of the night, forever bound to the thirst for human blood. In conclusion, Dracula is a blend of historical fact and fictional horror. His myth, born from the gruesome tales of Vlad the Impaler and the creative mind of Bram Stoker, has evolved into a symbol of the supernatural, a creature of nightmares. Yet his true history reminds us of the cruelty and fear that once ruled the land of Transylvania. Separating the man from the myth, we see the transformation of a ruthless prince into a timeless horror icon. One thing is certain, whether in history or in myth, Dracula continues to captivate and terrify us, a testament to our enduring fascination with the dark and the unknown.